love being here this afternoon with my very dear friend and fellow sister as part of our Leadership Unplugged series. Please meet Ebru Demirel, who is with Asya International Movers in Istanbul, and you are the president. Woohoo, big fancy over there. So we've known each other for many years and I've just always adored and admired you, particularly being a female executive in a part of the world that typically puts females in different kinds of roles. So, and I know it's a family-owned business. God bless your dad, 3 daughters.
Absolutely.
He didn't have a choice.
It's not easy.
Right? He didn't have a choice, right? But how is it to navigate the landscape? And not only that, you started in the moving side, which is heavily male-dominated. So how has your journey as a female executive been?
It has both cons and pros. I mean, there are times that I feel as being a female in the man-dominated industry, moving industry, is kind of advantageous.
Oh.
Because, I mean, it's always the wives who are at home. When you go to make a survey, it's they see a woman, and it's all, our packers are all male. Although we like to have some women packers, it still needs some time. So this is the positive side in terms of sales with the HR. I think being woman gives us an advantage. But as you said, it's a male-dominated industry, and most of the time, especially with the blue-collar employee, it might be quite challenging to be a female as their boss, manager, whatever you call it. So these times, you either need to be tougher, or you need to have somebody who manages the whole operation, male.
Oh, to help with that.
Yeah. Because when things go wrong and you as a female have something negative to say to the crew, they may get more offended than when it's done by a male. Oh, it's a cultural issue, I would say.
Yeah, no, that's very fascinating, right? Sort of seeing that. So at the first part of this, so you, because of the benefit, as you talked about going into homes with mostly women, you were able to sort of be almost a passive disruptor by breaking through.
Absolutely,
right? Yeah, that's awesome. But I also want to talk about you are getting ready in a big way in Amsterdam 2019 to break through a massive glass ceiling and becoming the first female president of the FIDI Congress. Please, what does that mean for you and for them? I love this.
Like you said, it will be a milestone for the whole, FIDI world. I am so fortunate that I will be the first female president at the end of the conference in 2019, which will be held in Amsterdam. Personally, I love what I do. I think my father raised me so well, making me love this business. And achieving to that level is a great feeling, personally. For FIDI, I hope I will bring some different view and approach as a female. This is supposed to be the whole idea. Time will tell. I mean, I love moving industry. I'm also heavily involved with the DSP, but moving comes always first and close to my heart. And I hope I will bring some value to FIDI family.
Oh, you know what? I have no doubt you'll bring value to FIDI family. So I have a final question for you because you're such a role model in a wonderful part of the world. I loved visiting you and loved being there. What would you say to younger females that are now coming up? What would be the 2 to 3 sort of sage pieces of wisdom that you would pass along?
If you really love what you are doing, just try to give more from yourself. I mean, never let prejudice get you. Just hard working, and don't there is this high victimized mindset, like men always, we are all talking about diversity, and there is a big portion which is true, but at the same time, I think regardless of gender, if you do what you do with a great love, with a good intention, you will be successful. And don't let anybody consider you as a second class just because of your gender.
I love that. Okay, speaking of challenging, where's the next race?
Athens,
Athens, when?
like a couple of weeks later.
Half marathon or full marathon?
Full marathon.
Full marathon. You go, girl. What number is this?
I think it's going to be 7th.
Number 7?
Yeah,
Lucky
yeah.
number 7 in Athens. All right. I want to see the torch.
Okay,
I love it.
I will send you my photo.
Thank you so much for being
Thank you
with
for
us.
having me. It's
Appreciate
a pleasure.
that.
Thank you.